Well, we were talking about New Orleans. Let's start with that. You have some ties and some experience to draw on when it came to creating the music for this film, right?
I do. I was very young when I lived there, very young. But in the first 2 years of my life, I absorbed everything. No, I have family there still, and lived there when I was a baby, and would go there all the time. But I always have loved the music there, that kind of shuffle that started there, and so this was a nice opportunity for me.
I think I saw where you used the word congenial to describe the music.
Sounds like a little too big a word for me, but I might have. It's congenial to the style that is my natural kind of style, is to write a shuffle. I have to actually watch myself so I can write something in straight time, you know. Rather than going da 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 da, I go da 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 da, and someone has to stop me.
I like those backbeats, if that's the right way to describe it.
Yeah, I do too. It's nice and easy.
You know, this film is trying, in a lot of respects, trying to capture classic Disney, the animation by hand, a lot of things. Is that something that you actually thought about when you were working on the music?
It has to kind of permeate what you do, because it does. I've done 5 for Pixar, and this was different. The faces are more mobile. It doesn't stay in one place for long. People make faces, people fall down, and the music in animated pictures has to follow it, or it looks funny.
I know that for me, I fell in love with the movies by watching classic Disney films, and there's something about the animation of the backgrounds, the places, and the music that instantly would transport you to that place. And I have to tell you, I think that happened immediately with this film.
Well, that's the nicest thing you could say about it, because and that the animators do such an unbelievable job. You know, you do a picture and you're looking at it, and I stop it and start it, stop it and start it. And every place you stopped it was beautiful looking. It just is remarkable what they can do. And it would be a shame if there weren't more of it. You know, I mean, I guess it's a possibility if this picture doesn't succeed in some kind of way. But it would be tremendous, enormously talented people in that field.
Tell me about actually going back to New Orleans and doing some recording sessions down there. Is that significant, or is it just happened to be the easiest place to find the people you wanted to work with?
The easiest place is here. And people make a big thing of it, like if you use studio musicians. But studio musicians can do anything, anything. Occasionally a drummer, guitar player, something. And the gospel stuff going down there was somewhat important. Though there's people here that can do it. Old James Cleveland's group here, but it's an excuse to go down there. You know, it's a great town.
But you pick up the vibe. Does it work its way into what we end up seeing and hearing on the screen?
It probably does. You know, it probably does. I mean, you go into places where they're selling T-shirts with vulgar stuff on them, no matter how low a place you go into. Not that I've been in low places particularly, but they got good music coming out of it. They'll be playing something that's really solid. There's some kind of, in the town, I think they have a higher appreciation for music and food. It sounds trivial, but it's not. They kind of know how to live.
Yeah. I think it's also maybe one of the places in the country where you don't even have to get out of the gutter to get a drink, right?
That's very true.
You can just lean over and stick your hand out. Somebody
and
put a hurricane
encoded in law. It's legal to drink in the gutter.
It was a pleasure. Thanks.
Pleasure talking to you.
Thanks, everybody.